Yeah, make sure it's on. Press it again, Mike. There we go. Okay. Very good, very good. Very good. Folks, we are close. We are close. Let's get into the game on.
I know, right? He over there
Also,
sampling. He's sampling Burroughs ain't bringing that back.
Who is? Do you know who Honey Barrel?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Shout out to Honey Barrel Hunter. Absolutely. Okay, we're in the house, everybody. All right, welcome to another Whiskey Wednesday. It is June 3rd, the first Whiskey Wednesday of the month of June. So happy to be here in this wonderful month. It's beautiful outside. Oh my gosh, the temps have been gorgeous here in DC.
Not for long.
No humidity.
Rough this weekend.
Few to no bugs. Just a most perfect weather conditions. And on a day like today, no better way to sit down and enjoy the evening than with my bros here, Mike and Alonzo. Thanks so much for joining me on this Whiskey Wednesday.
Of course.
For another one, right?
We're back at it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's the day and then Y, so that means that we're going to drink some whiskey. What do you think of that, Burnie?
Man, I just had to shoot that. But wow.
That is
some candy.
Old Forester 100 proof.
Ooh,
with an
okay.
Amberana stage.
With Amberana stage.
Been on for like 5 months.
Wow. There's a richness there that's beautiful. It's sweet.
Imagine that
sweet
on a
corn.
cocktail for the
Yeah,
fall.
man. Very. Absolutely. So, folks, we are here. We have a fantastic lineup curated by Mike and Zoe. First, I'll just kind of let you all, how's your week going? Let's start it off like that.
It's going.
It's going, right?
It's going. We got 2 more days till Friday.
Come on.
We got 2 more days till Friday. That's all I'll talk about this week.
I'm excited. I'm prepping for this 4th annual burger competition for me.
Okay.
Ooh,
always won first, but I can't accept nothing least than 3rd.
Okay.
So I'm shooting for 1st place.
What is the burger competition?
My job does a annual burger competition amongst employees. 1st place is $1,600 to share for the team. Wow. 2nd place is a crazy drop off. 2nd place is $400. Okay. And 3rd place is honorable mention.
Okay.
Nice.
So I don't want the honorable mention. I'm shooting for 1st place.
Nice.
I've had 1st place and 2nd and 3rd.
Well, good luck to you this go round, my brother. And if you have any extra little samples there from that, bring them on by chats, man.
Absolutely.
I'll be the guinea pig.
I will come here right after the competition's over.
No doubt about it. Well, dope stuff, folks. I love that. Tonight we have a couple new items, at least 1 or 2 fresh cracks. We have an old school early release. A couple of them, actually. One being, from the High West Distillery.
From 2014.
The son of BouRye, folks. The son of BouRye. I remember when we were selling those bad boys, some of the first off the line when it came to the specialty offerings from High West. And can't wait to retaste that. We have an old school Joseph Magnus as well. That's going to be fun. It was a barrel pick by a couple fun players in the whiskey game. And that bottle's wrapped up in plastic and all very limited 12-year, 6-month bourbon. That's from the Joseph Magnus Distillery. 12 years, 6 months. Yep, wow. 12.5 years. Indeed. So can't wait to get into that one as well. We have a Zoe Infinity bottle right there. Unlabeled, we
are up to, close to 40 whiskeys have passed in this bottle. I just refilled it. I just refilled this with another 9 comparable whiskeys. Limited time offers, age statements, barrel finishes. So it drained down pretty much to here, and then we're back up. So it's another, I want to say almost 10 bottles in this. So we're probably about at 40, 45.
Okay.
So, yeah. All
right. Then something super special. It was a new release. This is a Maker's Mark, folks. It is called Made for the Brave. And so this was a Veterans Day.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. I'm so sorry. A Memorial Day production.
America
most recently,
250.
huh?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. And America 250. All right. Fantastic. And then, of course, whenever a Weller hits the table, it's always exciting times. This is a full proof that we'll be enjoying tonight.
You gotta have leaders on the table. Wow.
Yeah, there you go. A couple leaders back to back. And then we're going to finish with something called Mason Dixon that I know very little about, but this is their butter pecan bourbon. So certainly a flavored bourbon. And so we're going to finish with that as a little bit of dessert.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, right, right. Indeed.
Ice cream running out of the freezer with that.
Oh, man, that'll be great, right? Absolutely. All right.
Whiskey floats.
So whiskey floats, yeah. Absolutely. All right. Well,
Mike.
That said, let's get the show on the road.
Shout out to everybody that's joined. M. Dog Stinnings in the building. He's taking a few minutes away from work. Shout out to Brian in the background with us, not on camera. Shout out to that guy.
Indeed. Always a pleasure having B in the house.
12 Watch 4. Virginia Wine Guy. Mama Denise, shout out to y'all. J. Raj 192.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, there's this guy that works in my job. Looks just like wow, I can't think of his name.
All right. Well, while you
what's his name that always comment all the crazy comments? I'm having a brain fog.
Aizon.
Oh yeah.
This guy look like a taller version of Aizon, like it's his little brother though.
Nice.
I'm not lying to you.
Nice.
I want to ask him like, oh, you got a brother? Like that's how
he does have brothers.
That's what he look like.
Yeah, he does have multiple brothers, but I think only one of them in the area. So, folks, this is the High West Son of BouRye. It was released back in 2014.
2014.
Yeah. So shout out to David Perkins, the founder of High West Whiskey. We were some of the first retailers of the brand in the city way back when they first got started, probably closer to like maybe 2011, 2010, somewhere in that arena. But this is a throwback. I can't wait to taste it. Super excited about it. The Son of BouRye, y'all.
Yeah. So they just recently brought back BouRye, and that's been hitting the market for a while. That's normally around 8 to 10 years old. This is a 5-year BouRye, and I'm pretty sure this is when they sourced all their stuff from Four Roses. Like this was early on in High West where they were getting all their stuff. It doesn't say where it was sourced, just where it was bottled.
Well, they were getting a lot of stuff from Indiana in the early days, right? In the early days, there was a lot of NGP juice.
Yeah, this might be a 95.5 rye from MGP.
Mm-hmm. Well, that one is maybe the higher rye content plus a probably a 95.5 rye, and then maybe like a Maryland style.
Yeah,
75,
25.
Shout out to Miss Mosen in his house.
What's happening? All right, well, fellas, cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Whiskey Wednesday.
Cheers. I'm getting like mint, a lot of green mint.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this freshness factor that's there with a bit of minty,
winter green,
like note. Yeah, a little spearmint maybe. Some, of course, darker caramel,
with some sweet,
or a little butter, like a buttery characteristic to it.
Wow,
like a little butter popcorn almost.
Mom Motion in the building. Wow, nice. Love it. I love it. You got this guy turning red over here. I love it.
Shout out. Absolutely. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Welcome to Whiskey Wednesday. This is Motion.
Tommy Guns.
Yeah. Wow. This is great. All right. What a treat, man. What a treat. Yeah.
There's, man, a palate is so unique.
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot of that bourbon. You get like more of that richness of the corn, that vanilla, caramel, but just like a little bit of spice on the back end of the palate. I think that's really where the rye. Yeah, the rye comes in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a transition with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, yeah. There's
See
some,
that?
there's some savory kind of notes there. The sweeter notes, right? Kind of take you into a little bit of like, okay, is that a little banana? Is something else savory there? It's not nuttiness necessarily, but I definitely get like buttery characteristic, like butter popcorn like note initially on the nose, and then on the early palate. But then of course you get all these whiskey notes. The rye is there. There's a freshness of spices, kind of sweet spices, peppermint, spearmint, maybe.
I see that.
And kind of a very clean, kind of evaporative note in the finish. Like it's very refreshing. Like you put a piece of mint and you chew it, and then all of a sudden you resets your palate. That's neat.
I see the banana be said, but also like it's transitioning to this bubblegum feel. Like
Okay.
to piggyback on like you get a good half of ounce of beer. It's banana and bubblegum in it, and
I see that.
Getting the bubblegum and the banana.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
The thing that's so unique about it for me is like at 5 years old, there's still a lot of complexity.
A lot of complexity.
Yeah.
How long is it open?
I think I picked it up last year. Picked it down at one of my honey holes in Florida when I was visiting. So,
it's so
nice.
It has such character on the palate, but the body of the liquid itself seems like a little light.
Yeah.
But it's drinking with so much complexity, which I'm not used to.
Yeah, like I say, there's kind of this lighter, refreshing, clean profile on the finish that's pretty neat. That for this time of year, I think is a great number one place to start for tonight's tasting. But then it's also one that, like, if you're going to sit down, kind of late afternoon, early evening, it's super easy.
I feel like it's a summertime bourbon.
Yeah,
like there's enough to it to where it's not overly hot. Doesn't like the proof is pretty mild at 92 proof. That kind of freshness, that green note you get on the nose, but a little bit of sweetness. Like maybe do this with one ice cube if you don't want to water it down a little bit, but just like have it cold.
Are we shaking it cold? Is it
I feel like shaking it might be a little too.
To get a chill for a second.
Maybe that, yeah.
Because I don't think I want ice in it.
No, yeah, you don't. I don't think maybe watering it down might be too much, but I feel like this is a cool summer evening, which we don't get them often. But like a night like last night, this is the kind of pour that you just sit on the patio. Nice little dram.
Mm-hmm.
Again, any day that ends in Y.
Soup stones. Okay. Yeah, the cold stone breaks. You could throw them in there without watering your drink down.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have some of those. I just never used them. They were a gift. Nice gift.
There you go. All right. Well, let's get the show on the road as far as ratings go. The first ratings of tonight will be on the High West Son of BouRye. Straight whiskeys, some blended straight whiskeys, folks. Both bourbon and rye, hence the namesake that may be Dave trademark BouRye, right? BouRye, bourbon rye. And so, we're going to start with the ratings. And of course, Mike, come on, it's on you.
Yeah.
You're up.
When I found this, I immediately looked at the label and noticed, oh, this is not modern High West.
Yeah.
Like you just look at it for 2 seconds, and you're like, oh yeah, this is old school High West. And when I looked at the brand, I was like, oh yeah, this is an older product of theirs. So it was an instant buy for me. They said they were clearing out the warehouse and found it out of nowhere, and was able to snag it at a good price.
Yeah.
Really easy to drink, simple, a lot of complexity to it that's not overwhelming. It goes 7.25 on it. Good summer bourbon for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I was at 7 because it's easy to drink. It's light on the palate, complex, and I think that's what gave it to 5, the complexity for me.
Mhm.
I was going to go 7, but once you ran back through, and I was going to the palate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And gosh, we're starting it
Wow,
off
look at that.
kind of across the
Cards
board,
aligned.
7.25. I agree with that for the same reasons you mentioned. So that there's some flavors there, viscosity, and then the blend between both bourbon and rye that keeps the palate engaged into the finish. And so it's like, okay, yeah, there's enough there to not just to kind of be a surprise, like, oh wow, there's more, it's lasting, but still very easy drinking. It has enough spiciness to kind of be fun as you drink it, a nod both to a rye drinker and enough of the sweet corn profile that a bourbon drinker would love it as well. So 7.25 across the board for the first whiskey of the night, the High West, son of BouRye. Straight whiskeys, a blend of bourbon and rye whiskeys from the good old High West distillery out of Park City, Utah. 92 is the proof point on that. Mike, Alonzo, and I give it a 7.25, saying goodbye to Ty.
It's so crazy.
Absolutely, love it.
I checked the time; it's 8 o'clock and it's light outside.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best time of year.
Yeah, right.
Every day I'm looking at the weather, and they'll just show like the sunset, and just every day it's increasing by like 5 minutes. And we'll be, I think we're like 3 weeks away. Summer solstice will be the longest sunlight day of the year. And I will say the downside of it is I'm waking up and I see it's light outside through the blinds. And I'm like, oh, cool. It must be like maybe 7 o'clock, 7:15. No, it's 6 a.m.
6 a.m. Yep.
It's 6 a.m.
Yep. Absolutely.
So that's the worst part about it.
Wow, he's on. Just spoke him up.
He's on. Is in the house. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
T-shirts. And this is the Juicy Talent security. Thank you so much, sir. I could even go 7.5 with respect that this person blended a bourbon and a rye, and you can taste the transition in the whiskey.
Indeed.
Possibly give a 7.5 for that perfection.
Yeah. All right. So as we move along, folks, gosh, this is going to be very interesting. This is a barrel pick, a specialty single barrel pick, and it's not cask strength, but it should be a lot of fun. This is a Joseph Magnus private barrel, the Department of Bourbon, 12 years, 6 months, straight bourbon whiskey, 94.22 proof. And this is from what, keg and bottle, as well as what is it, keg and bottle and
what does it say on the front? Bourbon Pursuit.
And Bourbon Pursuit.
Bourbon Pursuit makes good stuff.
Yeah,
we got a bottle of Bourbon Pursuit. We tried once and we hit it ever since.
The thing that's crazy for me, I was reading this. Fill date was on my birthday, May 26th, 2006. That's
no
crazy.
No way.
That's crazy.
That's
wow.
Why didn't you open this on your birthday for this?
I don't know. That's a good question.
2006 was the fill day. That's great. So that was 20 years ago, folks.
Wow.
13 years old.
Wow, that's around the time I got my license.
Became a man.
I got my license around that time.
He said he became a man.
Ooh, look at that.
All right. Well,
look at the cork on it.
Do we have a water rinse yet?
Oh no, sorry.
Mike is excited.
I got two.
Yeah, he's jumping straight in.
Sorry, I got too many.
Well, folks, this is super exciting. I've been sitting on this bottle for, I don't know, at least 5 years now. Maybe something like 5 years or so. I was sitting in the back and just waiting for a moment to enjoy. I wish my buddy Drew Beard was here.
Drew Beard.
Because thank you, Drew, for this bottle. Shout out to
Uncle Drew.
To Whiskyer.
Uncle Burn, Uncle Drew.
You know, the thing I love is Burnie's always so hospitable anytime you're here at Chats. And so it feels like the least that we can do is bring nice bottles on the pod week over week. But it's always nice when he's like, I got something
that nobody's seen.
I got something that's older than you. Here you go.
Yeah, man. That's right.
This was in the secret door for 10 years.
Yes, indeed.
And then it's so casual, like Like it has so much value, but it gets set out to drink. Like, oh yeah, this is in there. Have all this good stuff. Who cares?
Well, you know,
y'all talk about me.
You know, we're gonna enjoy it tonight. We'll see what we get, folks. 12 and a half years old. I'm super excited. Of course, Joseph Magnus, a distillery that foundation here in Washington, D.C., operated for a number of years.
I did not know that.
Yep, wow. Yep. Over in Ivy City.
Then it went upstate.
Now they're in Michigan. Now everything is out of Michigan. So they were nope. So they were amazing bottlers. They would blend and usually finish their whiskeys in some way, shape, or form, and then bottle them. So they were very well known for doing sherry cask finishings, cognac cask finishings, port cask finishings, and so forth. Their cigar blend, epic.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, always a fantastic cigar blend. And usually using older whiskeys, 9, 12, 18-year-old whiskeys. So a lot of fun stuff coming out of Joseph Magnus when they were here in the city. And we don't see it as much these days since they moved to Michigan, but it's become more of a national brand, right?
Yeah,
so you
I
see
saw
it
them
around. Yeah,
I saw it all the time.
I bumped into the guy who's I want to say maybe co-owner, maybe high up on the supplier side.
Okay.
And we bumped into him. We were talking, like telling him like how it's missed and nobody can get it here when it moved. And it seemed like he was new to whatever the role is because the things I was telling him is like he wasn't aware of.
Okay.
And he was like, no, we have to be back in DC. DC loves us. We gotta get back in DC.
Yeah, well, this is where it all got started, right here in Washington, D.C.
There's something about like some older juice that's been sitting for a while that it just gets like, not in a bad way, but just kind of gets that like musty smell, like heavy, wet, like really wet oak. That's what I get here, but I also get like
dankiness, right?
Yeah, I get a lot of berry, like almost like you open up a bag of like frozen berries. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of fruit, a lot of red fruit.
It's changing.
Raspberry, cherry, black
from,
cherry like crazy.
First note was like cream candy caramel, and now it's like getting berry and raspberry. It's crazy.
I even get a little bit of like maraschino and brandy cherries, right? Like a little Luxardo brandy cherries.
I'm going on palate.
Gosh, the nose is gorgeous on this. Of course, the complexity that you have here is fantastic. It's not one-dimensional at all. So you're not just getting grain-like notes. You're really getting those the evolution of flavors as the whiskey is macerated for such a long period of time. Of course, not only in barrel, 12 and a half years, but also there in the bottle for probably at least.
Did you drink this yet?
5 years? No, not yet.
I'm slightly offended that this didn't show up on the podcast last week, but I'm so glad that it's showing on the podcast this week. Holy shit.
Nice.
Delicious.
Dude,
oh my God.
Burnie,
this is incredible.
There's places you don't go in this building.
Yeah.
And there's one fridge you don't go in. And Burnie came from the back room with this. God knows what else it is. This could have been, he probably had this on the roof in the cellar or something. Boy, he just came in the back room like, oh, we can do this. I'm like, what? This 12 years, like, 6 months.
It's just, it's like,
what's your palate?
Yeah.
There's something specific that I don't think any of you guys have had, but I'm gonna explain it. So in Spain, love Spain. Just came back there. There's a dessert that's called a torreja, and the torreja is almost like a French toast. So you take like the brioche, dip it in a custard, and then you fry it in the pan. But then you also soak it in sherry. So you get like a little bit of like caramelized vanilla, custard, and like really rich like sherry wine note. That's what I got on this palate. It's like
Torreja. Okay.
Gotta make
hey, I gotta get over to Spain and check out some torreja.
It's so good.
Sweet walnut that lingers on the palate.
Yeah, I like that.
Long after the swallow.
Yeah, a little bit of a sweet walnut, be it saying. Absolutely. I do get that characteristic as well. Like there's something very beautifully baked, baked goods, fruit note, the bit of like walnut or some type of within some type of crust, maybe. But also the freshness. But once again, that little bit of that kind of dank like little funk, leather like notes, tea like notes, a little bit of tannin, but with it being rounder and sweeter, nothing too dry on the palate here. It's complex. It's like, certainly grown up. This is a grown up whiskey right here. A little bit more mature. We're talking about, leather bound books in a library, a slightly dusty library type thing, sitting back in a wing-back leather chair. And yeah, absolutely.
Mike, to your point, this is something that you will not realize across your mouth.
Oh yeah.
You just
the proof pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're at 90 something, right?
95. Barely 95.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not offensive proof,
Yeah.
but it's like it's exuding itself and higher than 95 to me, but not where it's like not compromising. Like it's comparable, like it's there. It's like
Yeah, we get complexities of it that normally in a bottle like this, maybe the oak is a little too heavy, and we always wonder I wonder what this tastes like at Cask.
right.
It would honestly ruin itself. It was higher proof, like 95. I feel like is the perfect proof of it. You get so much complexity on palate. Like the finish is really long.
Some oils there.
Beautiful cherry cordial for me now on this reapproached, just like dark chocolate cacao, cherry, a little bit of spirited note, like it was a boozy cherry cordial. This is gorgeous. Absolutely. I really didn't expect for it to drink this well, to be honest.
This is better than cigar blend to me.
This is a bottle.
It reminds me of like the early cigar blends when they had a lot of 18-year-old in the cigar blend.
Yeah, I wasn't drinking whiskey at that point. I wasn't privileged. But this, it makes me feel like, wow, what is this going to be like when it opens up? When it sits
to check out towards the end of the podcast.
Without a doubt.
I like that Burnie move you just did there, sir.
Without a doubt.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get the ratings going. So glad this bottle was open today. Happy belated birthday to Mike. Hey, Mrs. Mosen. Happy belated giving birthday.
Well, her birthday was on 2 days after mine. It was on the 28th.
Oh, no way. Okay. Happy
birthday
birthday to you as well. Absolutely.
I'm thinking.
I need a lot.
Let me see a lot.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you.
I'm thinking. Man, this is delicious. 8 flat.
8 flat. Nice.
8 flat.
Okay.
I was gonna go 7.75, but in the midst of thinking, water pour, thinking, grabbing my glass, getting ready to drink my water, the finish was still there.
Mm-hmm.
So 8.
Absolutely.
4 jurors in the building.
Oh, nice. Todd. What's up, Todd? How are you, man? Gosh, yeah. This one for me, especially with a fresh crack, with it being so approachable, it's delivering at the perfect proof point to give you such pretty flavors. It's not so oak driven, like sometimes whiskeys, bourbons can be in that around 12 year, sometimes 10 to 12, 10 to 14 year realm. There are times when the oak just kind of shows up a little too intense, but I love that this gave you so many kind of sweet red fruit notes, hints of spice, beautiful tea, little leather, but so much cherry. Very, very easy drinking, and it's an elegant expression of bourbon as well. I'm digging this. I'm going 8.75 on this bad boy.
Wow.
Now, of course, I would love to see it at a slightly higher proof sometimes, but when it comes to the delivery,
Yeah,
I like this.
Honey Barrel
like
Hunter
this a
is in
lot.
the building.
Honey Barrel
this
Hunter.
is one that if I found a bottle of it, I would probably pour it for anyone that comes over the house. Only because it's rare that they find something this unique and special. Like, I don't think Buffalo Trace or Sazerac's coming out with a product this old and this complex. It's not Eagle Rare 12. And this is at 12 years, 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Knob Creek 12. Like, this is this is upper echelon. One of those kind of store picks that you just kind of remember. I'm going to go 8.5. Like, this is probably one of the better.
Here we go, folks.
One of the better bourbons that we've had in a while. That if we blinded this against other similar 10 plus, 12 plus year bourbons,
I'm thinking Michter's 10 and others, right? Yeah. It would smoke them. Yeah. 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 Hey, Mike, I have to agree with that, my friend. Goodness gracious. This was a pick that I've been sitting on for some years now, and so happy that today was the day, the first Whiskey Wednesday in June, that we cracked this Joseph Magnus. It is a private barrel. The Department of Bourbon is what they call it. And it is a keg and bottle Bourbon Pursuit barrel pick, folks. Of course, it is a straight bourbon whiskey, 94.22 proof, and it's delicious.
You got tag Bourbon Pursuit.
Yeah.
I'm jealous when you whip out this bottle.
Yeah, indeed. Mike gives it an 8.5. Alonzo gives it a flat 8. And I go all the way up to 8.75.
Here we go, folks. That's what
it
they
is
do.
Delicious. Oh my gosh.
It
is delicious. Sorry, you deserve to be by yourself on that one, brother.
You want to?
It was so good. Wow. I liked it. I'm gonna have another dram of that, like Mike said at the end of the show, right? We might need to just have another go at that bad boy. But shout out to Honey Barrel Hunter. What's going on, sir? Hey, recently, I'm gonna throw you under the bus there a little bit. Let's add that to stage.
An appreciation. Throw you
on
the bus.
There you go. Let's remove that there, and let's add this here. So, gosh, we thank Honey Barrel Hunter so much for that amazing post that you did recently.
Shout out to you. Thank you,
representing
sir.
the Black Draft single barrel 120 cask strength, 120 proof, I should say. That was our previous release there with the black labels. You'll all see it there. I believe that was Barrel Burnie. That might have been Barrel Burnie or Barrel Mac. No, that's not the green one, man. That's the black label.
Oh,
absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
That was a pick, man.
Indeed. Yes, it was. Indeed, it was. Well, please, everybody, give Honey Barrel Hunter a follow. He's doing amazing things, doing his own ratings, and has a website and all. Super innovative. His rating and point system and just descriptions are unbelievable. So you all should give him a follow. Check out what he's doing. But this post he did recently, this is the Honey Barrel Hunter flavor bubble chart that he's doing. Isn't that something? Cool. Yeah, isn't that cool? It is so cool. And so this is of that particular barrel pick. You can go on and kind of see his rating, how much cinnamon spice was there, peppercorn, butterscotch, banana, tobacco, brown sugar, vanilla, strawberry, caramel, honey, maple syrup. Man, oh
I
man.
get a lot of those notes from the chat spin.
Yeah.
What a palette.
Right? Indeed. So shout out to Honey Barrel Hunter. And he is going to be picking up his bottle of the newest release, the Barrel Alonzo, very, very soon. And I can't wait for his reaction to his taste of the newest pick from Black Draft and the Chat's collaboration, named after this guy right beside me, sitting between Mike and myself, Mr. Alonzo himself. He picked a good barrel, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was out at Black Draft this past weekend,
Yeah.
or at the start of the week, I should say, and everyone was just raving about how well your barrel turned out, Alonzo.
Must be nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It was a quick
You
trip.
know, you talk to him on the phone. he's
Shout out to
like,
Glenn. Shout out to Glenn and everybody out
Shout
there
out to
at
G
Black
Price.
Draft. Absolutely. Iron, what's going on?
Ma.
And all the staff. So bottles are still available, folks. There aren't many, but bottles are still available.
We're
Please.
We're under 20.
This is a showstopper. This Barrel Alonzo from Black Draft. Our pick has been unbelievable. And absolutely shout out to Forger Wines and Spirits as well. Shout out to Todd, right? Indeed. So appreciate you being the connector. Absolutely. I see Todd is in the house. Yeah. Absolutely. Also, shout out to Lost Whiskey Club. There you go, Todd. Todd is our connect for Lost Whiskey. And matter of fact, speaking of Lost Whiskey Club, let's just see that bottle of the USA bottle. The Mike, just hold it up in front of you, buddy. Yeah. So, folks, we have a very limited amount of this USA Lost Whiskey Club single barrel bottling. It has a Lost Whiskey American flag on it, perfect for the upcoming 250-year birthday of the good old US of A. And so come pick your bottle up now here at Chats or go to Lost Whiskey Club and grab your bottle. You might be able to even pick some up from lostwhiskeyclub.com. So, or Lost Whiskey Distillery, I think is their handle online. Yep. Absolutely. A gorgeous bottle. All right. Well, we've already had a couple amazing whiskeys. Now, I don't know what type of shenanigans we are about to have now, folks.
Why is it a shenanigan?
Folks, we're about to have some shenanigans now. We're about to get into it.
Your bottle's a shenanigan too. I'm like,
well, we'll talk about mine next week. That's what
folks,
I'm bringing mine next week.
I have a lot of shenanigans, folks, but this is not a shenanigan.
Yeah.
This is about 40 different pours of whiskey.
Alonzo's 2026 Infinity bottle.
Nothing,
who knows the proof, everybody? Who knows?
In this bottle is not delicious. Nothing in this bottle is not a limited time offer.
Nothing is delicious.
I said not delicious.
Oh, okay. Not delicious.
Nothing in this bottle. A lot of things in this bottle are top shelf, hard to find, rarities. It's just compiled together. What more kids you want?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah. I think I've added enough bourbons in this now that the Irish whiskey and the Scotch, the taste is starting to drown out. It's starting to drown out.
That's what I learned the first time I did
Like,
it.
after you said that, I didn't do no more. So I'm saying the bourbon is like drowning.
You got to stick with either bourbon or rye as the main two.
Oh no, that's still mixed up.
When you get Scotch, when you get Irish whiskey, sometimes it skews it a little bit. But I'm excited to try it.
I'll start over and put all the same bottles separate.
Well, you should just do it. Well, I'll talk about that.
Yeah, don't talk about my bottle, okay? You haven't even had it in your glass yet.
All right, folks, we're about to pour up Alonzo's Infinity bottle for 2026. Bottle Alonzo, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Wow, thanks.
Hey, we're gonna see what we get.
Yeah, well, I'm never bringing.
How many bottles did you say? 20 what?
No, we're up to almost 40.
Almost 40 bottles, folks,
Of
going
this.
into this infinity bottling.
It was we drank it down in here. And I feel like
Okay, well, let's see what we get. Hey, cheers to Alonzo's 2026 Infinity bottle. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a little bit of spirit on the nose. It's not offensive. It's not offensive though.
Some caramel there.
Once it blows off. Okay, yeah, a little
bit of a savory note on it.
Little boozy, a little
Long Island whiskey.
Long Island.
Yeah, it's a little boozy. Maybe a little bit of wasabi.
Feel the burn.
Some ginger there.
Ginger, huh? Okay.
Wow. Okay.
A little bit of that scotch, or it's still coming through.
Yeah.
But sweet in a sweeter tone.
Yeah. No, I get that, like that Highland Scotch.
You're getting some of the Amberana coming through there. Maple.
It's a lot sweeter. Like you get a lot more complexity on the palate than you ever do on the nose.
It's a lot of complexity in this.
There's a lot of spirit on the nose, but once you get to the palate, there's a lot of sweetness to it. It's not bad. It's good.
Bottle count is about
30.
You think 30?
Maybe 25 to 30.
Less than 30. But less than 25.
I'm not gonna argue about it. 25 to 30.
20 or less.
Let's not argue on the show.
We gotta get someone to bring out their barometers.
You think it's drinking hot? I think it was there, mellowed out, sweetness still lingers. There's some finish on the palate. If you don't put this ancient mat tool back,
Incredible.
it's no way to know how to use this.
Incredible. It's easy.
It's not easy. The other one you just drop in the liquid. I don't know what this is. Matt pulled this out of somebody's attic.
Nah, that was a gift from Sergio. He's gonna be here, folks.
Serge.
Yeah, he'll
Serge
be
got
here
us out the
for
attic.
wine tasting on Saturday. And of course, he comes from wine country. So yeah, that'll
Mike is using
give
it like
you
it's a
proof. But it may be kind of there were some instructions in there, but that was for S&Gs. Who knows how to use it? I don't know how to use it yet. Haven't done it yet, but we'll play around with that at some point. Absolutely. There you go. There's the operations manual. Yep.
No, this is not for that. Can't be.
You got this.
All right, let's get back to it.
All right. Yeah. Let's not.
But it's still on the palate though.
Yeah.
What the
finish.
whiskey? Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
nice.
Absolutely.
On the nose, like now that it's opened up a little bit, and kind of getting past the spirit note, like I get a lot of the scotch that's in here.
Scotch is jumping up.
Yeah.
I had sweetness, banana scotch. I'm still getting like what? Oh, like
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
so zombie juice. Lord Brian's here.
So zombies. Zeus. Not juice, but
Zeus.
Zeus. Zombie Zeus, huh? Absolutely.
I like the name of it. I might throw that on the
Yeah,
bottle.
zombie Zeus.
Gemini create some kind of zombie vibe version of you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Mike.
My bro is full of ideas.
Like,
Good job.
GPT is good.
No, you
But
play
it was
job,
real
Jay.
play
fast.
around with AI lately. It's incredible.
He's like, that's easy.
It's incredible.
Make Zoe a zombie.
AI is going to take all of our jobs except for this job because AI can never drink like I could. I'll tell you that. I'll catch these hands.
Wow. You heard it here, folks.
Okay. The quote was, AI can never drink like Mike can. Okay. There you go, man. I like that. All right. So, any more thoughts, gentlemen? I really do get the scotch on the back end.
Some
The
dry
viscosity,
tea.
even a little bit of I don't know. There's some maltiness, some Scotch-like maltiness. I won't say that it's like heavy peat,
Right.
but it
I
seems
didn't
like
put nothing in here. It's peated.
yeah, seems like maybe there's some savory malty, maybe even like sherry cask or some type of finished
Front end is definitely
Scotch.
sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
There's a transition there.
Mm.
I'm a master whiskey blender, by the way.
A little bit of kind of that oxidative like Scotch.
I'm really not. It's just like, hey, put it all in a bottle.
Yep.
And to be honest, I mean, it's interesting.
Some things I probably should have never put in this bottle.
It is interesting.
All right, Burnie, it's yours.
Yeah, I'm going.
Sorry, before you get to the score,
Mhm.
it makes me want to do what we talked about a couple weeks ago, doing an infinity bottle of all the spirits that we
Drink
here, maybe starting
3 different categories though, because you said bourbon, rye, and then we'll do like the smoky Scotch peat thing.
No, I think we just remove Scotch altogether, which we don't really drink Scotch that often.
We started on the roll.
We were, yeah, but I think for the purity of it,
So
I think it would just be really unique.
So
to
we'll
open up at the end.
So
of the
we'll
year.
start with 2. Let's start second half of the year, July.
Yeah, we'll start in July.
We get 1 bottle for bourbons, 1 bottle for.
I say
Rye.
go all together. Just mix it.
Didn't this guy just say it should be separated? Like
Don't-
not even 10 minutes
don't
ago.
do-
Just
we'll talk
American
about the
whiskey.
details later.
Oh.
But look out for
Mhm.
that. though.
Yeah, we'll
Sorry.
do it.
Go ahead.
Starting in July, we'll start putting all our
Start
whiskeys in one. We'll start at Infinity Bourbon.
Okay.
Now,
Oh.
Then we got to figure out when we're gonna drink it and all that.
End
But
of
yeah,
year. Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas. Yeah. Patience is key.
I have no patience.
Well, folks. Well.
All right, Burnie.
With this whiskey, one of the things that's pretty neat is that you can tell that you have quality whiskeys blended here.
Yeah.
Number one, right? Some quality whiskey here. Viscosity to even like the aromatics, although it was a little bit pitchy with the alcohol, it wasn't offensive. There was a lot of sweet tone coming forth. You can get, that you might associate with bourbon or even like heavy extraction from secondary cask finishing, maybe even for rye or Scotch. So very approachable, a lot going on there. A little bit disjointed on the palate, where kind of as it finishes, you'll see like this transition of like a flavor that is unique and it's fun, it's interesting, right? But there's a lot going on there, and maybe not in just kind of a seamless way. But the quality is there, and so I mean, it's just one of those things where this is a bottle you sit back with and just have a fun time tasting and see what all you draw from it between the friends that you're sharing it with, and or as you continue to drink it, right? So just having 1 dram of it, a lot of fun, quality levels through the roof, I would say. I'm giving Zoe's Infinity bottle a 7.75.
Yeah, I would agree. I think there's a lot of really unique pours in here, and you kind of get that on the palate. Like the nose was interesting at first. I think as it opened up in my glass, I think I'm more complexity. The palate is really what sells me. It's got a nice richness. I get a little bit of that in Scotch, that kind of Highland Scotch, the port finish there. It's a nice little sweetness like to it. You slap a cool little sticker on this and have this as like a middle of the bar cart when you're bringing people over. Game 7 NBA Finals.
All right.
Try some of the zombie juice.
Wow.
I'm gonna go 7.5 on this.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I am not gonna be biased, Mike. Don't look at me like that. I'm not gonna be biased. You expect me saying 8.5. I know you think I need to be biased, but I'm not gonna be biased, folks. It is good. It has transition in the glass on the palate. A little different from the first go round. Tasted it. I am happy and pleased. I'm not gonna sit up here and say this goes in the rating of a lot of other bottles that I love and deserve it for the project, and it's good. I'm gonna go 7.5 also, without being biased.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have so many unique bottles. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do. with this concept. It just takes patience. Like the whole thing of my infinity barrel, I only open it up once a year, and that's how you get it to build. It's cool. You got a lot to build off of.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You just got to be patient.
Just got to be patient. Final words from Mike. Folks, Alonzo's 2026 Infinity Barrel is only at the halfway point, just about, of the year. We'll see where this bottling ends up as the year progresses. But right now, Mike gives it and Alonzo gives it both 7.5. I give it a tick higher at 7.75. I think it's tasty. It's interesting.
It's definitely tasty and interesting.
Yeah.
It's a story.
I drink that. Yeah, I would have fun with that. I am having fun with that. And Alonzo, thank you so very much, man.
Yeah.
For the experience.
Can't
for
wait
sure.
to add some foolproof and Joseph Magnus to it.
That's right. That's right.
Bernie had this thought like, yeah, right. He's like, we're on camera. Let me be nice.
Honey Barrel Hunter, great question. Look at that. He asked, when are we putting an Infinity Barrel in the storefront? So taking, doing an Infinity Barrel, putting it in the storefront, in the window with the sun, letting that bad boy bake a little bit.
We were talking about this.
Yeah,
Cook it up, cook it up, cook it up.
We were talking about that, but it would kind of be impossible because the amount of time between the pours you will put in here versus how much space is in the barrel and how much the barrel's going to soak up.
Yeah,
we would just keep feeding the actual wood of the barrel.
We'd have to create a pretty sizable amount
of
first,
each bottle,
and then like we'd probably have to build 4 to 5 months worth of Whiskey Wednesday pours, and we did a half-ounce pour. I mean that would be pretty.
Nah, not for that barrel. That would have to be like solid 2 ounces of every whiskey to fill that barrel. Pretty.
What size barrel we talking about?
Like this. It would have to be 2 ounces of each bottle.
Yeah.
Well,
so this is what we do.
That's one of those things where you save a bit of your barrel.
I'm
sorry, of your bottle. Don't finish it all. Save a bit of your barrel, and then add to the barrel direct.
No, what we do is we do the Infinity bottle for the rest of the year, and then that juice goes in.
That becomes a foundation
for the barrel. So then we can stop filling it faster before the oak keeps sucking up all the liquor.
Yeah, because already that this Zoe mini barrel here has been doing well, but for sure it is being reduced a little bit by a little bit of drippage there. There's a little syrup coming out of that bad boy, and yeah, quite a bit of syrup coming out of that. So, but it could absolutely be a lot of fun, Honey Barrel. So thank you so much for inspiring us to be a little bit more creative and innovative, as Alonzo already is. But hey, let's get it done, right? Yeah. The question is when. All right. So we are going to move along after a little water rinse, and with another fresh crack coming up now. So super excited about this one. We move into the wheaters, folks. We move into the wheaters, the wheated bourbons, right? Now, this is Maker's Mark, a specialty cask strength that they have released more recently. Yeah, I got the whole picture up there, my friend.
Black wax.
Yeah, that is
Not
pretty badass.
Typical...
Made for the brave, folks. Cask strength Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Of course, Maker's Mark always makes a wheated style bourbon. This is 110.5 proof points. Excited to have this. There's so much swag on this bottle. Alonzo wants to show it off a little bit, so go for it, bro.
Shout out to Maker's Mark. I love Red Character so much, but we need your bottles to be able to be open this easy. Definitely, the struggle is real with that wax.
With Rare Character, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Wet that cork is too.
Ooh.
Chats after dark.
Wild day,
Boy.
Call the Bobo.
That's good.
But Medea. I blame Medea. I blame Medea.
The references, man. I tell you, this guy and his references. You know, you can best moments is just kind of going through movie references, and he has one for you for every occasion. That's for sure. So, number one, salute to all the veterans, all of those who have served, those who are serving and will serve the country. This one is a Memorial Day / Independence Day release of Maker's Mark. So super excited to try this. Of course, it's cask strength, so having a high proof for makers is always a fun time.
Mike is
Let's go.
the maker's expert at Honey Barrel Hunter says, "Are you getting pie crust
on the nose? A little bit. Yeah, get a little bit of that kind of like baking spice, a little bit of that butter, kind of weeded nose on it.
I'm just getting like cask strength sugar.
You know, this is
a little spirited sugar cookie.
General sweetness.
A couple months ago, I started looking
General
at
sweetness, something like that.
What America 200 looked like in 1976, and like everything was like branded towards America 200. And I think this is like sneakily my favorite part of America 250 is like so many really cool, unique releases that are going to be coming out that are like, oh, this is a celebration of America. I don't know. I think it's going to be cool.
Indeed.
Shout out, Nick.
Indeed. Shout out to Maker's Mark. Shout out to Lost Whiskey Club, of course. We just showed off their America bottle as well a little earlier in the show with a American / Lost Whiskey flag that you can remove from the bottle and use it as a patch for your backpack, a hat, your sleeve, your what have you, right? Or just put it on your in your window as a little decal in your window, whatever you like, right?
Shout out to Josh. His team is playing. He's probably watching it on his phone, stressing right now. But the Knicks are winning 12-7.
Okay.
A little update for everyone.
Okay. Absolutely. All right.
On the palate, this is like
They did it again. Just another really great.
I think this is delicious. I don't think it's good as those 7 month joints.
Really?
This is good though.
Okay.
I think this one is sharper with the spirit, lighter on the palate. It's like less malty on the palate, less rounder. Like you get sweet and spirit. The other one is like more of a balance with them. This is delicious though. Maybe need to open up a little bit more, I think. This is good for cask strength, exactly, especially weeder. But I don't think this is quite that 7 year 2 or 5 month.
I think I get, by thinking about their stage, like I get a little bit more of like the French mocha, a little bit of the.
It's opening up. Definitely.
Yeah. Like a little bit more of
take that back.
The American pure oak. Like there's a lot of nice complexity with it. Maker's Mark does.
They're killing it. I take that back. It was fresh crack, so I needed to open a little bit. And the glass is doing this. Yeah. It's transitioning.
You gotta do one or two sips before you really get it. But no, this is great. And I think the thing I love about Maker's Mark is like a price point. Pretty approachable enough to where
this price point was easy.
You can throw this on a cocktail and not like feel like give it on good bourbon in a cocktail.
Or you can still feel that way for the price and the quality and say, hey, I want to use
this the top shelf,
and be okay with it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this opened up crazy in the glass. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They did it again.
Yeah, I'm digging that you really do get the proof points delivered to you in not such an aggressive way. It's there, but there's also that kind of clean profile. Something that I like about wheated bourbons is that there's almost, a structure to it that keeps the whiskey sweet on the front end, but fresh on the finish.
Agreed.
Right? And so it becomes something that has a balance where you can sip this, and it's such a thoughtless, easy, sip. Second, third, fourth dram in, right? You're kind of having this effortless whiskey experience, and good job delivering this 110.5 proof. Some light vanillins, light cream note. Think of for me, it's almost there's a fruit note there. It's more so cream, maybe just a little bit of an orange, like citric background, getting kind of orange cream note, but more cream than it is orange, though, right? Like the whiskey note really carries it through with nice ABV. It's enough of a serious kind of profile of wood structure, oak structure, vanilla structure. That is delicious. And
they delivered this whiskey.
Yeah. A little condensed milk.
Yeah.
There you go. I like that because it's the cream note that's there. The ice cream we had earlier today. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
I'm realizing I'm a weeder fan when it's
Really?
more of a cash strength.
Yeah.
Like low ABV weeders, it's like
they underdeliver a little bit.
They underdeliver. They're like soft. I was like, holy, what am I saying wrong? But cash strength weeders, I think they deliver for me, opposed to low proof.
There's so much that you get from like the wheat base in that bourbon at a higher proof. Like it pulls a lot more extremities, and it's not all. The thing I love about it is like it's not all proof. It's not hot. Like no matter if it's 125, 120, 110, like there's still a lot of flavor to it. So, yeah, it's fantastic.
I am going to go on the limb and say that this maker's weeder has a lot more complexity.
I think it'd be interesting to taste them side by side.
I think I'm going on that limb.
Yeah.
I'm calling
Wow.
that.
It's crazy.
Wow. Ciao, Natalia Fabrizi. Hello. Long time no see. I hope the wine world is treating you well. Miss you over here in the U.S., here in the Washington, D.C. marketplace. Hope that you come back soon. Visit chats. Absolutely. Natalia joined in. That's awesome. Love her IG as well. So anyway.
When you give me this bottle, not this bottle, but the bottle you picked up, that will be 7 Maker's Mark bottles I have on my card.
Now, this is crazy.
What's crazy though?
That will make 5 for me.
Wow, look at that.
That'll make 5 makers I have.
You just gotta tell people the truth, and they gotta come to the light of Jesus themselves sometimes.
Wow. Okay.
He did turn water into whiskey.
Oh, was that what he did? Okay. Into whiskey.
I live in a different world, sir.
He was the first still maker, huh?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he made a still back in the day. He didn't need a still. He could just snap his fingers or just speak it into. And not a distiller. Yeah.
This is
Mike,
probably
what you got,
the
brother?
4th or 5th Maker's Mark that we've had on the podcast this year. Whether it was the limited release last week, we've had the Maker's Cask Strength 7-month twice. Brought out the wheat whiskey, and this this might be like the 6 or 7. And I just think all of them have been hits. Not a single one.
Full makers.
Yeah,
I picked up this year.
all of them have been hits. They keep coming out with really unique stuff.
That's supposed to be scaling back this year.
People are sleeping on it right now. Like I think in a way that they're like, oh, I've had it before. Oh, I normally have it at the bar.
They're crazy.
You're sleeping on the good stuff. There's some really unique things there.
They're crazy.
And the price point is really approachable. Like it's great for me.
I can't wait. I might have my own maker's line. Full whiskey Wednesday.
I agree with you that the 7-month age stated of the Cask Strength is better, but not by much.
Right.
I'm going 7.75 for this. I think I've been rating the 7-year Cask Strength at 8.
Yeah. Smell your glass.
Okay.
I'm getting like that wet barrel must.
No, I get all sweetness.
I'm getting.
I
That,
get like
getting that wet.
raspberry. I get raspberry. I get
Yo, this is such a good pour.
like almost like those.
I think the spirit note for me is kind of overtaking the depth of flavor for me. I think it shines a little bit more beyond the flavors of it. I think there's a light, there's sweetness there, there's complexity there, there's the fruit. The viscosity is amazing. I just like those others because it was like a little more maltiness, and the spirit note was a little more blended. I'm gonna go 7.5 in a delicious way. This one, I love it though, folks. If I can get my hands on another bottle, I would definitely stock up. If you see it, you'd be crazy not to grab this. I mean, it's crazy. I'm talking this way about making.
And it's a really unique bottle. It's something that is not going to look like any of the other Maker's Marks you see on the show.
If I'm not mistaken,
especially with the black wax, which they don't do different colored waxes very often.
I think this was picked by some of the service members. If I'm not mistaken.
So. Yeah. The only time I've seen a different colored wax from Maker's Mark is when, like, the governor of Kentucky or, like, and I think the University of Kentucky for their basketball program did a fundraiser where they had a blue and white wax. But most of the time, it's just red wax for Maker's Mark.
It's funny you say that in the middle of ratings. I know you're next party, but there's another brand who just did a new wax top, and it is their 250th release, and I do have a bottle. Evan Williams single barrel did blue wax. They did blue wax. The price was about $43, $45. Single barrel. Retail about $45. Single barrel. Evan Williams 250th anniversary. Blue wax.
Yeah.
Because theirs is normally black. They did a blue wax.
Yeah.
So I do have that bottle. It's gonna pop up. So, but go ahead.
Absolutely. All right. Let me finish it up by a rating of 7.5. So I'm going to be right in line with Alonzo. I think this is a well-made whiskey, folks. Easy to drink. I love the delivery at 110.
Yes.
Super, super good. For me, I like some of these kind of forward, approachable flavors of cream, vanillas, easy freshness across the palate, and definitely into the finish. One of the reasons why I like a wheated bourbon is kind of that dynamic of kind of more play up front on the palate, a little less intensities, depth on the finish. And so I give it a 7.5. Fun whiskey to enjoy at cask strength. Yeah. Certainly that it's, honoring such a wonderful, momentous occasion. Not only Memorial Day here, but also the 250th birthday of America. So like it quite a bit. 7.5 is my fair rating. Super solid rating at 7.5. Alonzo also rates it a 7.5. Matt is 7.75. Gosh, Mike, I'm so sorry, man. I'm sitting here reading this. I don't know where I'm at. Shout out to Matt.
Shout out M-Dog.
M-Dog, shout out. Mike rates it a 7.75.
Shout out to Selena's in the building.
My bad, Mike. I told y'all small pours. Small pours. This is the Maker's Mark. Made for the brave, cask strength, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Of course, it is a wheater, proofed at 110.5. I don't know why I have 107.8 there. Let's get rid of that. And let's just, man, my eyes right now, and I am struggling. And beet juice.
You know what's
absolutely.
You brought up Evan Williams. Remember, this was last year's. This was probably around this time last year. Burnie brought out that random Evan Williams he had stashed in the back, and that sent you on a wild hunt.
I picked up
Evan Williams.
I picked up like 3 or 4 after that.
Yeah, but he had the old format of it where it was like high proof single barrels.
Mm-hmm.
You brought up the Evan Williams.
I started going crazy chase.
All right, let's land the plane.
Yeah, absolutely. Honey Barrel. Off the record. Oh, off the record. Okay. Okay.
2 p.m. on Friday.
Indeed.
And unfortunately, sir,
Are you not going to be here 2 p.m.?
I will be at the burger competition.
Yeah, you did. You'll be at the burger.
I will
burger
be
competition.
at the burger competition, and I do not present my burger till 2:15.
Oh, wow.
Which means it might not all be over until 3. Back on this side about 4.
Come through for the
So, Honey Barrel, you just have to hang out with us, man. Hang out with us for a little bit until Alonzo makes it back.
Down after it's all said and done. I will keep you updated. But yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Hey, everybody, we're moving into.
I'll save that bottle that sign right there for him, though.
What they call,
When I'll be on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. What they call the original wheated bourbon. The original wheated bourbon by W.L. Weller. Foolproof. This is a barrel select by none other than one of the biggest retailers in the country, if not the biggest retailer in the country. Shout out to the Trone brothers. Total Wines.
I'm not voting Maryland. I'm tired of seeing those commercials. I'm tired of seeing election commercials here.
Oh man, yeah, a bunch of David Trone. Yeah. Shout out David Trone, Congressman David Trone, and he running for Congress again or Senate? Yeah, he running for Congress again, right? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Shout out David Trone.
Wow.
All right.
To the podcast, David Trone.
Yeah, come on by, David Trone.
I approve.
Absolutely. Have this as a mini total. I won't be mad. Pass me some cash.
Man, I get a lot more sweetness on this one. Much higher proof. Like I get it, but I get the proof on the nose, but it's not.
I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm getting like tropical mango. It's tropical in my glass. It's like the yellow and pink cherry. What's it called?
I'm getting
the yellow is cherries.
Okay.
Rainier cherry.
Rainier cherry. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of
red fruit.
I'm getting a little bit of spirited butterscotch for me. I don't like butterscotch.
It's almost like a
butterscotch and butter
brittle.
Butter crust. Like the crust on a buttery graham cracker crust. That you make up for like a lemon meringue pie or something like that.
I'm getting like peachy nougat.
Now I'm getting peach. When you said peach, oh my god,
it's like peachy nougat.
My brain just went straight to peach. Like a peach cobbler with like graham cracker crust.
I kind of, when you like open up a thing of country time lemonade. That's what I get.
You get that.
Wow. Okay, we got a little Arnold Palmer here.
Yeah.
Something.
Like it's just like sweet, kind of citrusy.
Something that I don't like to eat, but I love the smell. Flan.
Ooh, yeah.
Flan. Come on, B.
You don't like to eat flan?
Texture. Yeah, I can't do it.
Hey,
now you pudding.
We fancy over here, folks. Flan, everybody.
It's the texture.
I get what you're saying, bro.
Go see our friends over at St. George Boulangerie right here in Eastern Market. They're French flan. It's a little bit more structured, almost like a cheesecake.
St. George.
St. George.
What time do you have to show up to get it? Better show up early though, because they sell out quickly.
That one, they normally have. If you want the almond croissant, which in my opinion, it's the best almond croissant in the entire city, you gotta get there like 8 o'clock. Okay. It sells out in like an hour.
Wow.
The place is always fun.
Honey Barrel Hunter says, well, a foolproof, not a local product. Give us the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good product. I've learned in the world of drinking so much good whiskey that this kind of loses a little value for me. It's just the hype, it's the chase, but again, folks, we just had a 12-year Joseph Magnus that I'm pretty sure we're going to rate this higher than Weller Foolproof. I'm pretty sure, but it is definitely good. If you grab a bottle at a good price, you better get it because I wouldn't think twice. But there's a lot of other bottles.
Have you had a sip yet?
Of what? This?
Yeah. It's
Drinking well.
It's
Drinking
today.
well.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
folks.
something about after that flood.
It's drinking.
Seems like
said
after
that.
the flood, you
After
did
the
say
flood,
it. After the flood, the
everything is
Wellers
better.
are drinking better.
The
From foolproof
Weller Reserve
down to
green
the
label, folks.
reserve.
I don't know what stock
I need some
they had to
antique in my life.
use.
That's always my favorite, though.
I don't know what stock they had to use for Weller Reserve, the green label. I don't know with the flood. I don't know if they had to move the barrels outside to clean up inside. I don't know what they had to do, but I can promise you, the new green labels are drinking with more complexity, heavier on the palate, the viscosity, the mellowness.
You want to know my take on it?
What?
I think they have finally caught up to supply, that they're not having to scramble to pick the
Yum.
all right, it's fine, just start dumping it. Like the supply is finally caught up with some of this batch stuff.
Yeah,
We're gonna start seeing it with Buffalo Trace. We're gonna start seeing it.
I already see it with Buffalo
with-
Trace. Buffalo Trace is tasting better. I think we're getting
They're
older
getting
products.
older products.
Yeah.
The supply has finally caught up. The demand is dying down just enough to where the supply has come up. Like in a weird way, the bourbon market's crashing, but we're about to enter the gold era of bourbon market in like 3-4 years. Everything that was first distilled right before COVID, right before the boom, and right after COVID, around 21, 22, was at its peak, is all going to start coming to 4 to 6 years in the next year or two.
Like I feel like
Why
the
is it
juice.
spoon?
No, because I think the allure has died down for those that stayed the course. I think there's going to be some good rewards there. I also think about like the buff turkeys that have been going around for a while, those 15-year-old buff turkeys. Like I think you're going to start seeing more white label barrels where like Sazerac, Four Roses, Wild Turkey is sitting on supply. They don't want to produce it themselves, so they're just going to sell the barrels secondhand
For good prices.
some third party, rebottler. I think almost like an orphan barrel is going to come buy that stuff, distribute it,
And we get a better price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even think about Penelope's Omega, that 11-year.
Yeah.
That's Elisha Craig juice. Like that's the kind of stuff you're going to start seeing from the bird market these days.
The Buffalo Trace is tasting better, more mature, sweeter tones, not as light on the palate. Again, Weller Reserve is tasting so good. It's been several times. You take Weller this cannot be the same age statements.
Mhm.
Or this is a different part of the Rick House they never picked from. Like there's something going on with the lower tier things that they are actually, like you said, it's getting older. Like for example, now Willet's putting out these 4-year
Small batch.
and we're drinking it like, yeah, right. This is not 4 year. We've never drank a 4-year like this. This has to be 6 year. This has to be 7 year. This has to be 10-year juice you like really good, but I don't like it enough to go on this label. So now we're gonna put it and call it 4 years and up.
Well, that was brilliant on them.
Really
like
brilliant.
timing wise,
Yeah.
for them to drop the 4-year purple label last year, 2025, as we're seeing the bubble kind of burst a little bit in bourbon, and for them to create what is an outstanding bottling and at their cash strength that drinks higher than a lot of the single barrel cash strengths do, and they're killing it, man. It's so good.
I think there's so much supply out there
So
because Bourbon World was the owners, distillers were like, we're gonna put a choke on this. We're gonna make people want it so bad. We're gonna push a little and push a little, and now the craze is down a little bit, and there's so much juice out there that we're gonna start getting good bourbon for cheap price.
we went on such a tangent that we actually do have to talk about the whiskey. So had to reset, folks. So apologies on that.
This is drinking good.
It's drinking really well.
It's
Good
drinking-
I
gosh.
always said full proof drinks hot for me.
Hey,
But-
Mike, thank you.
But there's more flavor behind this bottle than the average full proof. Shout out to the guys on this podcast right here.
Absolutely.
There's a friend of ours that's should be dropping a Weller full proof barrel by September, October
Okay.
at a reasonable price.
I thought you said that last time.
No, I did. The barrel is just not here yet.
So, okay.
But
Still in the
will
works,
be,
huh?
It will be here by about September, September, and we will have our hands on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's like this.
Might even tell y'all.
Yeah, you mentioned flan. That's all I'm getting is like this like custard creme brulee on the palate. Man, it's almost like it's been flambéed with like a little bit of like sherry because you get that like nice little boozy note.
This is the best foolproof bottle I've had. I've had several store picks. I think this is the best foolproof pick I've had. And sometimes 85% of the time store picks are better than the regular put out. A lot of the store picks I've had, I don't think there's been a difference than what the regular juices normally is. But this single barrel is the best foolproof I've ever drank.
This is the thing I'll say about Total Wine. They got the purchasing power. When Total Wine goes to these distillers and says, "Hey, I want a store pick," these distillers are not saying, "Hey, here's our leftover barrels." Like,
Yeah.
they're getting some top choices, and they have a pretty good picking team.
This is delicious.
This is solid.
Agreed.
This is on me.
It's on you, bro.
Yeah.
Best foolproof I've ever had.
Likewise.
One more sip before I grab this rating. Still drinking a little warm for me. Always feel that way about foolproof. This is delicious though. Well, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go 8 flat. I gotta give it its respect. I'm gonna go with 8. Sounds like I'm gonna be on the island alone again, folks.
Mm. Okay. I guess it's on me next.
Yeah, the bias leader.
Yeah, I'll have to say this is the best foolproof that I've had
Best.
thus far. And
I've had a lot of foolproof.
while antique is probably still always going to be my favorite expression, right at 107 proof, this one does kick it up to a slightly higher ABV. But foolproof has elevated now after having this particular foolproof.
This is delicious.
Because foolproof was like it wasn't my number one and number two of the Weller
No, definitely wasn't.
lineup. And depending on, was it my number 3 or my number 4? Well, it's certainly this particular bottling
This might be number 1.
is drinking well. Of course, I love higher proof points. And have we had a recent 12?
Not a recent.
Not a recent
I
one.
haven't had 12 in a while.
Yeah, but this one,
I'll get one.
the body, the depth, the viscosity is brilliant, even greater than that of the 12. And the 12, of course, is a lower proof. And so that's kind of what sometimes my feeling about kind of it under delivers a little bit in its depth of flavor and intensity and kind of holding your attention. It's smooth, it's light, it's solid drinker. But man, that Joseph Magnus as a 12-year would kill it, would absolutely kill what I remember as the last 12 years that I've had. So after antique, this maybe takes the number 2 position And it's super good. I can't rate it less than an 8.5.
Okay. On to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Surely is.
Before I go into my score, folks, if you've been watching on Instagram, you're probably like, wow, the quality tonight is incredible. We're able to see everyone in frame. And you must be thinking that we've hired someone to stand behind the camera and operate. And the answer is no, we didn't. And Burnie has found his way to MacGyver a contraption to move the camera. And it's incredible. So I'll just say this.
It was supposed to be a secret, man.
I was going to get there, but I'm glad you.
This operation
is one for the books.
Is one of my favorite things that I look forward to of the week, just because
the struggle stream was real.
It's 3 people on camera acting stupid, people in the background looking at us acting stupid. But Burnie puts his whole heart and soul in making sure that this is a 10 out of 10 operation.
Come on.
So I'm going to rate Burnie's producing a 10.0 tonight. The first 10.0 we've ever had.
Thank you,
on
brother.
The show. I just had to check that out. It's just been incredible.
Yo, if you see this puppet show, boy,
he's got why?
Hey, don't tell it all. Don't tell it all. Please don't tell it all. It's my secrets. There is someone I hired paying really good money. You know, here in Washington, D.C., minimum wage is $20-some. So they're getting hefty check tonight.
Burnie found a hill turn, walking, lost around Eastern Market, and said, "Oh, Senator Williams' office? Yeah,
Yes,
right
absolutely.
Here.
It's right here. There you go. Come on in.
No.
There's a word for that you can't say all of the words,
Yeah.
but we'll say the second word is rig.
Indeed.
Y'all feeling me like on the
there's like this Home Alone.
That's right. Absolutely.
Man, the whiskey.
I love that. Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
The whiskey might even be better.
Yeah.
It's not 10, but it's great. You know, it's funny when we were talking about this 12-year. I was like, I don't know if I'd want it at Cask strength. The notes that I get from this kind of taste like that.
And those that you get from
this tastes like this, but at Cask
From the
strength.
Magnus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a lot of really rich vanilla, kind of like a caramelized vanilla, white butterscotch, creme brulee.
Fourth sip.
Like
crazy.
I'm gonna split the difference between these two at 8.25, only for the sole fact that this is probably one of my favorites that we've done. If not, this might even be like top 5 I've had of the year. That was weird.
Yep,
Top 5
for sure.
Year.
This is the best foolproof I've ever had.
Yeah,
This is the best foolproof.
Yeah, this is a really good one.
Wow.
I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad when I kill this bottle.
This might change my opinion on foolproof. Don't. Why would you be sad? Whiskey's meant to be shared.
It is, but sometimes when you got good whiskey, you're like, I don't know when I'm gonna have a backup. Backup this good.
September.
This good.
We picked it.
All right.
Yes. I hope picked it.
All right.
It's gonna be damn
You heard it
good.
here first.
I'm telling
Barrel
you.
Alonzo.
There was a panel
There you
of 5.
All right,
there was a panel of 5 guys who picked that pick coming out in September, October, and it's gonna be good.
Amazing. Folks. This
Last time I
was
seen one of these ropes. It was for Double Dutch.
there you go. That's where the inspiration came from, brother. But it's Weller Foolproof Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, the original wheated bourbon. Everybody, it's 114 proof for the full proof. Mike gives it an 8.25. Alonzo an 8. I give it an 8.5. I think we all agree that this is the best Weller Foolproof that we've had to date. They are delivering and over-delivering right now from Weller, from the Special Reserve to this Foolproof. I need another antique soon. I need another 12-year soon that was released after the floods.
I got my eyes on an orange label single barrel right now.
I hope it's just as good, folks. But this one is excellent. Thank you all for hanging in here with us for the serious part of this Whiskey Wednesday, which there were no sleepers here, everybody.
Yeah, we're about to
Just super interesting. I mean, I kind of want to go back to Magnus.
We're gonna do this.
Okay, let's okay.
Everybody deserves a seat at the table.
Who?
Okay. Do we?
This is where we're losing.
But
we're losing the sanctity of the podcast.
No one said poor.
This is the equivalent of
Fireball.
no.
Shout out to Fireball. My bad.
Amazon Prime NBA broadcast. You know it's not TNT. You know it's not ESPN, and it's definitely not NBC. It's this weird fourth product that's okay. It's the same thing as the Amazon NFL product. It's just kind of meh.
I will stand alone on this, Mike. No one has a gun to your head.
Butter pecan bourbon. I feel like.
Oh gosh.
There's this actually. I can't remember the name of this creator on Instagram, but
there's
a guy who is he's an editor for the magazine Milk Street and the book editor of Milk Street, and he has this whole Instagram series called "Fucked Up Shit I Buy at the Sorry, effed up shit I buy at the liquor store."
I was gonna say effed up and then say shit.
Whatever.
Oh, that's better, Mike.
Yeah. Good job, sir. Not a double negative. It's a single negative. I like that.
If the president can say it, then the children can.
Oh, he says worse stuff than that. Good.
Anyways, he buys stuff like this at the liquor store and he tastes it online. It's always the most ridiculous thing. I get nothing on the nose.
You're crazy.
This smells like nothing. Unless I didn't water it. So
folks, this is Mason Dixon Butter Pecan Bourbon. 60 proof. It is from. Does that say Gettysburg? Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
It smells like tires. It smells like rubber.
This was a sample that was dropped off recently.
This is horrible.
It was a sample that was dropped off recently, and we're giving it a first taste, folks. Fresh crack from a little 100 ml bottling right here. And we'll see what it has to offer. It seems like this company has some ready-to-drink cocktails, pre-made cocktails, as well as some bourbons, maybe in the least a flavored bourbon. What is that, Mike?
This is also by them.
Okay, show it up. Show it up.
Is this yours?
Show it up.
No.
No, it was dropped off to me earlier. What is it, though?
This is Mason Dixon bourbon and cream soda. Like this actually sounds
a cocktail, yeah.
Craft cocktail.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what?
Okay.
Please swirl can before opening.
Indeed.
A bitter.
Oh, you're gonna put some orange bitters in there?
One bitter.
All right, I'm gonna taste this. Oh.
Folks, first taste.
One bitter.
As Alonzo says, equal opportunity over here at Chats Whiskey Wednesday.
I don't know who the distributor is.
Now, of course, we've been drinking some really good stuff, so our palate has to reset, and we're dropping down to 60 proof.
That has to be cold, shaking over ice or something. I don't know.
I don't know who the distributor is that brought this off to you, Burnie, but I want to say something on the camera and directly to that person.
Be nice.
Hold on. You don't know what you're saying. You have an incredible job selling this.
Wow.
And I commend you because this is not easy.
Whoa.
Great work.
Whoa.
This is tough.
Yo, that is like from the world of Zoe's Rock Gut. This does not make the list at all.
Yo.
This doesn't make the list.
Man, I have to disagree, folks.
What are you doing? This is not even cold.
I have to disagree. This tastes just like butter pecan ice cream right here, or at least the butter pecan portion of the ice cream. Put this over some vanilla.
Or the syrup at IHOP. This could go on waffles.
It's solid enough where you can use it in a cocktail, like a butter pecan. Everybody's doing the espresso martinis. You can do a butter pecan martini with this easy. Right? You can do it over ice cream. What were you drinking earlier?
Oh, affogato.
The affogato.
This might go good.
You can mess around with the affogato with this. So for drinking alone over ice for sure, but maybe with a little ice cream, like pouring it over, drizzling it over a little ice cream or a little cream with a little cream liqueur, even like making some type of cocktail with that, a little what do you call it, White Russian or something. You in a coquito.
Yeah, maybe in a coquito that would work.
Yeah.
I make coquito with double fruit from. So.
Go ahead, Byron.
So I mean, for what it is, I mean, the flavor profile is not bad actually. Now, of course, we're switching gears like crazy.
If
this
this
is
was
the bourbon.
ice cold, I think I could like this. It has to be ice cold.
Good. It reminds me of. Do you remember like almost the very first hard soda was my father's.
Wait a minute.
No, my father's.
No,
That.
that was like one of the very first.
That wasn't
ones.
the first. I thought it was the root beer we had. Best damn root beer.
Folks, we gotta
them.
slow it
So
down. We're switching gears,
Yeah.
but these are not as bad as we had maybe lit.
This is better. This is better.
If
The
this
show
was ice
did.
cold, I think I could crush one of these.
Yeah, it's still kind of dessert-esque, right? It's
Hold on.
like almost we still just one is
Ice
enough.
cold, I can crush one of these. Well, Mike, put on
What's the ABV on that?
that? Whoa, Mike, come on now.
Whoa.
All right, Mike's
Wait a minute.
wilding now.
Wait a minute.
If you would have put that.
Oh
in-
yeah, the
in
cream
that,
with the cream.
if you would've
Yeah.
put this with this, but not this with that.
Well, I'll do it this way.
Oh, y'all can't be serious right now. This is impossible. You
Mm.
cannot be. You
Mm.
put this and that together?
Yeah,
That's diabetes in the cup.
it is.
This is just a higher ABV, so it's good. I'm about to go into a shot.
You can't be serious right now, Mike.
Try it. A little splash.
Hey, you talk about me. You talk about me.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that.
Yeah, why you put that in the red cup?
Yeah, had to pour that because diabetes in glass. I don't want to. Folks,
Now this tastes like a cocktail. I would
why not, folks? Why not? We're talking about
I tell you,
Mason
boy,
Dixon
if I didn't start
bourbon
this
cream
stuff-
soda, which I mean, we have to. Ooh, wait a minute. Going a little too far there.
Again, if this was shaken cold or something, shaken cold,
It's so
I might get
you
to
can't
see
shake
it.
It's gonna swirl it.
If this was ice cold, I could maybe.
Let me get you
Put a cube in that bad boy.
let me give you a cube in the back. Have Burnie come out with the OJ Black Love.
Whoa.
With the ice cube in like like a Friday
Now we're getting mad.
spirit tasting.
Now we're getting mad.
Indeed.
Now we're getting
Indeed.
mad.
Time to land,
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
time to land the plane. Folks. I'm not rating this.
Why can't you?
'Cause
Well-
it's probably
You got to rate it in the land of liqueurs.
cool. I'll land it. I'll rate it in the land, of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
Am I going
but
first?
no, I'll go first. I'll go
Liqueur
first.
land, not whiskey land, liqueur land.
So, folks, this is the Mason Dixon butter pecan bourbon. It's a butter pecan flavored bourbon, and I mean, we're switching gears here. We're not talking about a serious, straight bourbon whiskey. We're talking about something that's infused. And my first taste, I want to hate it, but the butter pecan flavor profile was so reminiscent of one of my favorite ice creams, which is butter pecan ice cream, or it was my favorite. I haven't had it in a while, but literally growing up, I love butter pecan ice cream. And so making a cocktail, maybe an offshoot from, say, an espresso martini or even something in the mudslide realm or White Russian realm, something like this could be an interesting flavor profile that if you grew up on butter pecan ice cream or you just wanted something that's a little bit different, savory, fresh, delicious. Yeah,
Sweet, you mean?
well, it's going to have some texture. It's not crazy sweet though. It's not as just having this in like a martini doesn't have to be super sweet, right? It's cool as a liqueur / flavored whiskey, right? So for that arena, I give it a good 7.25 for like a liqueur slash flavored whiskey.
All right, Mike. We're rating liqueur style.
I will say it is one of the better flavored bourbons that I've had in a long time. No, you don't have to be nice. Be yourself.
Listen, I think a lot of times flavored whiskey gets bad rap because it's normally low proof, it's overly sugary. It just feels like stuff that's just going to give you a hangover. You're going back for more. I say this.
Dude, what are you doing?
I say this with the
on the screen.
That was a while ago. I did that 30 seconds ago.
I say this with the utmost respect. This might be one of the more offensive ones I've had. I put this up there with Tabasco Absolute. I think, or even like Tabasco Dickel. Remember when Dickel came out with the Tabasco?
Fortunately, I forgot that one.
Yeah.
Tabasco, anything outside of like
I'm going to go
spirit.
with
In the world of liqueurs,
like a 4.5. In the world of liqueurs, it's still bad, guys.
Wow.
I respect the person that came in here and brought the samples. You are amongst the lineup of some incredible spirits tonight, and you did your job to make your mark.
Indeed. Indeed.
I don't know who the rest is, but next time they're in the store,
Mike,
and I'll check
kudos to him.
Mike sounds like the principal in the office looking at the parent, and he knows this child's
stupid
potential.
Wow.
And he's still telling the parent that her child could possibly.
You don't deserve one.
And he's telling the parent that his child possibly can still build a spaceship. That's what this feels like right now.
No, this is.
They were autistic.
So,
this is me telling the parent that.
Okay, let's stay on YouTube, y'all.
But so, yeah, we don't want to be banned. So look.
Okay, let's have the
so
the
my
rating.
My
and
rating.
let's
Can I get my
move
rating?
on.
Sir?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I am going to say I see this in a different light.
Okay.
I have respect for this in the baker's world.
Correct.
This whipped up a little butter, seared in the pan, poured over some cornbread or something. I
Yes,
think
sir.
it'd be real sexy.
Okay.
So
for
I'm
that,
go seven. Yeah. I
That
mean,
big guy, huh? You know what I'm saying? That big guy.
I think this in the world of liqueurs, I think it would be good mixed, but I don't think it could stand next to the big dogs. But in a cocktail, I can see this. Happy hour cocktail, I can see this. But a pecan espresso.
It's like trap music. It's not going to be played in my radio, but it has its lane.
It has its lane, folks. And when it's turn up time,
Yeah, let's land.
it's perfect for
Let's land
that.
the plane, baby.
So Mason Dixon, butter pecan bourbon, out of Gettysburg,
Go it up in the air. and
Pennsylvania. Absolutely.
Pull.
As we come upon the celebration of our 250 years of the United States of America, for our country, we're going to celebrate our birthday. We're going to be doing a lot of things this Independence Day, including cooking out, burgers and dogs,
Fireworks.
Budweiser, Coors, Miller,
I'll be in Philadelphia.
Liberty Bell.
ice cream floats. Well, Apple pie, absolutely. Chevrolet, Ford, Cadillac.
Shooting your gun out in the middle of an open field.
Smith & Wesson. All that, everybody.
How did we get there before Father's Day? How did we get to Independence Day before Father's Day?
If I gave this to my father, he would disown me.
Folks, this is Mason-Dixon. Butter pecan bourbon for the adult. Floats. Instead of a Coca-Cola float, you want a boozy float?
Could you imagine?
Then a butter pecan Mason-Dixon float. For that alone, I give that a 7.25 rating because I want to float with this upcoming Independence Day.
Who's your friend from?
I'm still giving my rating, Mike. What are you doing, man? 7.25 is my rating for this because in cocktails, in celebration, in dessert land, this Mason-Dixon will work. And alternatives to your White Russians, your mudslides, your espresso martinis, this Mason-Dixon works. It's because of the Mason-Dixon line we celebrate. So much to be thankful for. And while the independence from Great Britain
Burnie
was obtained back in 1776,
What are we talking about here?
the Mason-Dixon line represented the line, the boundary in which we were able to, in 1863, succeed in another battle.
When we landed on Plymouth Rock?
Plymouth Rock landed on you, brother.
So this is what I need you to do, Bernie.
I'm landing the plane, 7.25. My buddy Mike gives it a 4.5, a lowly 4.5. Alonzo helps me out a little bit with a 7 out of 10. Let's go.
Who's your
Let's get this off the.
wine?
Let's get that off the.
Your friend is a wine rep. His name Sergio, right?
Sergio, he's going to be here on Saturday. Everybody.
Amazing. When Sergio's here, I want you to pour him a glass of that, and I want him to get. Why would I do that to him? I want the European mind to try to comprehend what kind of stuff we come up with here in America. I want to know his.
Is that
take
fair?
on that.
Is that fair?
Yeah,
Mike.
Yeah, I feel like.
Would that be fair to do to Sergio?
Serge.
Saturday,
He was
wine
here,
tasting day.
I just want to know what the European mind thinks.
Has Serge ever said you was handsome?
No.
Wow.
He's giving me chocolates. He's giving me chocolates with
Wow. Okay, everybody.
It's time to close.
We are certainly landing this plane. Folks, this has been Whiskey Wednesday on this June 3rd, 2026. And
Spirit tasting on Friday?
Spirit tasting on Friday.
With
It will be
Mama
Mama Juana, the official beverage of the Dominican Republic, Mama Juana. It is a rum at heart, infused and macerated with herbs, spices, woods, wine. It's a fun product. We will have the owners and founders of Olé Mama Juana here in-house. They are locally owned, but a beautiful brand of Mama Juana. Check them out from 5 to 8 p.m. this Friday. Also, check out Sergio of Old Town Cellars. He will be here on Saturday from 3 to 6 for an amazing assortment of wines, and we're going all Portuguese, folks. It'll be Portuguese wines. Come discover Portuguese wines, the fun values that can be found in Portugal, from Vino Verde. There was a Vino Verde I tasted out this past weekend, sold out. I mean, it's so good. This is the perfect time of the year for it, folks, for sure. To other things from the Douro, it's back in. It's back in. So if you were able to get the Vino Verde, if it sold out before you were able to buy your bottle, then yes, the QSS is back in stock. You can come grab your bottles now, but we will be highlighting the Obra the Vina Obra Vino Verde this particular Saturday coming up from 3 to 6, as well as other rosé Vino Verde, white wines and red wines. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll have some traditional reds as well from Portugal, including a 100% Touriga Nacional. So fun times here at Chats. This is a wrap for Whiskey Wednesday, June 3rd, the first Whiskey Wednesday of the month of June. I want to thank you, Alonzo and Mike, for joining me on this ride. Thanks so much for these amazing whiskeys. It would be a great time. Absolutely.
I gotta get one quick plug for next week.
Yes,
and
indeed.
It's not to overshadow your Infinity Barrel, but just to build hype for next week.
Okay.
Next week, I'm bringing my Infinity Barrel that I only break out once a year on the anniversary of when Ruth and I moved here to DC.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
That's next week. So I'm bringing out the Infinity Barrel.
See how you treated my barrel?
Beautiful.
I got a
Beautiful.
whole scientific. I'm gonna have.
Well, I mean, you started
lineup
something,
of
so
every bottle and how much is in every bottle and the proof point to the exact percentage.
Yeah,
Some science to it.
it is. And I'm going to bring out another liqueur next week.
We'll add it to the Infinity Barrel.
Wow.
All right, let's land the plane.
With that, folks,
We're drinking good whiskey.
we are going to see you in 7 days, if not before. Happy Whiskey Wednesday, everybody. Cheers.
See you in 7 days. Salute to you all.